Haha, get it? Battle Styles. Battle. Alright, roll the intro. Hey, Gengar Gang, what is going on? My name is Ryan, this is the Analytic Gengar, and welcome to another video. In today's video, if I can properly focus the camera, Battle Styles ETBs. I got two of them, and today we're going to open them up. So without further ado, not much for a long-winded intro, but I do have tons to chat about today. First thing of note, that particular pack opened up really flappy-like, and there was a lot of space in that one. So, interesting stuff. Now, some random tidbits before we begin. Obviously, actually no code cards today. I'm saving these ones for Instagram. So if you are interested or you weren't able to get any from my previous Battle Styles video and you do want some, I do reserve these ones just for you. Obviously, the other thing of note is that these are two different stacks for two different ETBs. So I'm hoping that by opening and alternating between the two, we don't just kind of shoot ourselves in the foot and get all the hits at once. As you know, I'm not a fan of ETBs because, yeah, there's a free code card for anyone who is paying attention. Very happy. I literally just went back on my word, and I think that was a white code card, but yeah, that was a white code card. There's a Tapu Bulu. How fun. All right. And then once we're like 4 packs in to the 16 packs total, we shall take a look at some of the contents of the ETB. As you all know, I'm quite a fan of ETB land. So here is a code card. I probably shouldn't have taken that off camera because now if I pull something, you're going to accuse me of having placed it in there. Got a Bisharp, a Golbat, Energy Recycler, Scatterbug, Yamper, Lickitung, Zubat, Remoraid, a Level Ball. Lovely. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was where these cards came from, specifically these ETBs, because I swear to you, this is the GameStop to go to. And obviously, for a variety of reasons, I won't be saying the exact location. But here's the thing. Remember when I pulled the Hidden Fates Charizard out of a Zoroark Great Ball collection for Hidden Fates? It came from this GameStop. Then, alternatively, I recently pulled the Shining Fates Charizard. Well, that one actually didn't come from that location, so that's good. Then there was this Battle Styles ETB where I literally just pulled one of the main chase cards, the Tyranitar Single Strike alternate art card, which we will take a look at in a little bit. But before we do that, let's take a look at some of the contents of the ETB. Obviously, the player's guide comes with this, and these are really cool for a variety of reasons. They show you some of the big hitters in the collection. You have the Urshifu Rapid and Single Strike. You also have that Corviknight VMAX, which is super dope. I swear they print that card in literally every single set. More importantly, as always, these do come with a card list, so this is really good because if you're collecting, you'll obviously be able to keep really good track of all the cards. And as you can see, you know, they blend in a pretty decent amount of VMAXs. There's obviously quite a bit of fighting Pokemon here for a variety of reasons. You do have the VMAX versions of the different cards, the Urshifus. Then we move into the really interesting stuff. So here's where you have all of the really cool, good-looking cards. So you have the Empoleon full art card, but then you also have the alternate art. You have an Urshifu and the alternate art. You have an Urshifu and an alternate art. You have a Tyranitar and an alternate art. So as you can see, they really leaned in pretty heavily here. In addition to that, obviously the Urshifus and the VMAX alternate arts as well as the Tyranitar and the Empoleon are big high-level pulls that I want to get. I'm also in love with this Phoebe as well as this Cheryl, so super excited to pull those. And yes, in fact, you do have alternate art VMAX quote-unquote rainbow rares, so these are very much DBZ inspired, and I just think they're amazing. So yeah, and then of course there's also a Cheryl and a Phoebe as a reverse, which is pretty dope, as well as an Octillery and a Houndoom. So tons of stuff in this set that I'm really excited for. With that said, and before I keep talking, let's open up another couple of packs. So yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to mention, is that the place I get these from is a GameStop. I usually just pre-order the stuff. Here's another code card, because I literally just don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Can't even see if that was red or not, so all right, joke's on me, it was a green one. But yeah, so I firmly believe in pre-orders from this GameStop. I think it is literally the best thing ever, and it's super dope, and I love it, and I'm always going to pre-order big sets from there. I've made it a habit now. Okay, got a white code card, so I'm not going to take it off screen. Instead, I'm just going to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got an Empoleon, which I do have already, believe it or not. So we're going to sleeve it up because it is a hit. And then we shall continue. Put that in the back there. Alrighty, friends, and we're back. Sorry, had some mild technical issues, but we going full speed now. So, good news is we got the Tyranitar. Bad news is ETBs are usually my weakness, and I'm never as efficient as I could be. I keep taking those off of camera. And watch me, well, I think I already did one of the big hits of the pack, so it's not like you random commenters of the channel can accuse me of too much. But alright, I'm going to really focus in on the idea of taking the code card, sliding it off, bringing it up. Okay. And then now I don't know what color code card that was. That was a green code card. So we will do the usual fast roll, as they call it. So, a lot of green. Alright, we got 4 and 4 left, so let's take a look at another component of this boost of this Elite Trainer box. Obviously, here is the really cool Battle Styles ETB. Gotta say, Pokemon has really stepped their game up. I'm often not a jealous person when it comes to people who collect ETBs, but I gotta say, the Sword and Shield era has had some really good looking ones. Like, look at that. That is dope, and I'm sure that the red one looks equally as good. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those, but I gotta say, these will probably look really dope, sort of displayed properly, and I definitely have a whole bunch of them, so perhaps they too will end up as part of my sealed collection in the future. Okay, the good news is that I do see something in this one, so we are sort of immediately forced to do the card trick. And then this is out of the boost, the same ETB that the Tyranitar came from. So let's see what we get. We got a Psychic Energy, Camping Gear, Haunch Crow, Heatmore, a Spearow, a Pachirisu, a Cherubi, Mindfu, Silly Cobra, a Tool Jammer, and okay, just a Cricketune. But hey, I'll take it. I didn't have it, so it's definitely going in the binder, which I am always happy to link up on. Nice. Actually, yeah, we should put that as a pull in the back. Let's knock these down. Going from the left-hand side now. Nothing out of that left-hand side ETB yet, so I'm assuming it's going to be a bottom-heavy endeavor. Good news is that we have a green code card, so far that ETB is literally buns. So that's nice. Like I said, if you need codes, feel free to hit me up on the IG or drop me an email. I always leave my Gmail down below. and then you can I can reach back out and get you guys some codes. I know sometimes the bots are like really evil and get everything before the video even launches sometimes, or like immediately after it goes public. So rather than, you know, go through the effort of like trying to figure out a way to beat the bots, I'd rather just not give out the codes. And you know what, if you're that pressed for a code card, feel free to reach out. I'm sure tons of folks will comment down below and let you know they reach out, I get them codes, you know, no big deal. By the way, you're not buying codes from me, you're just getting codes for free. So there's no kind of commitment or anything like that. As long as you reach out on the IG, I'm happy to get you some codes. Got a Psychic Energy. This was a white code card, hence the card trick. Got a Pignite, a Level Ball, the other Morpeko, a Remoraid, a Cubone, Pawniard, Houndour, Shinx, and a Stoutland. Alright, so Stoutland we already have, so that's good. Very happy that I went out of my way to pull a second one. That is a hit out of this box though, which is nice. Alright, and finally but not least, of course, with every ETB on this channel, we also do the Elite Trainer Box sort of like sleeve. And of course, every sleeve, in case you are unaware, is also a little poster. So as you can see on screen right now, you have the artworks for the two Urshifus, the Tyranitar and the Empoleon, and those are really like the sticker Pokemon on the set. I've seen a lot of people get super hyped up over the Tyranitar specifically because they just love the Tyranitar. For anyone who plays the game, here are two codes that you can use to get the contents of the ETB itself. Obviously, let me know what you get, but I believe whenever you redeem one of those codes, you don't get like packs. Instead, you get like all the quote-unquote contents of the ETB. So definitely feel free to claim those. Finally but not least, the last 4 packs of the ETBs. We already had a pretty big hit. We already got a alternate art out of the right hand side, so I'm not really expecting too much more. I did get a white code card, so we are going to do the card trick, and yeah, let's see what we get. We got a Tower of Darkness, a Girder, a Durant, a Horsey, Mankey, Mawile, Fomantis, Remoraid, Timber, and a Cherim. Okay, so it looks like out of this particular ETB, I'll just go ahead and finish it now. We did get, so far, 1 holo, 1 alternate art, and 1 V card. Let's see what is contained. We have a green code card. Don't know if I flashed that one on screen, that would be awkward. And then we're just going to fast roll this. Do you get a Cheryl, a Shinx, and the last card is a Phalanx, yay! Phalanx is a dope Pokemon, and I'm happy that it's in the alternate art Empoleon. Now, let's see how well we do with these 2 packs, because the real question is, how big a dud was that ETB? That remains to be seen, but we shall certainly find out now. So we do have a good pack. Usually you get a pretty big hit per ETB, so getting green code cards at the bitter end of this is not a good sign. Got a Seadra, a Fan of Waves, Honedge, Electabuzz, Baltoy, Gligar, and a Primeape. Okay, so let's take inventory real quick. This is the last pack, and literally that ETB had 1 V card in it. So at this point, this is exactly why I buy booster boxes, because if I don't be pulling something, it's about to be World War 7 up in this one. You know what I mean? But let's see. Okay, green code card. Spirit is low. And let's just fast roll that. All right, got a Victory Bell. All right, quick recap. So, from the ETBs, not really the best pulls. Kind of disappointed, not going to lie. So, obviously, the 3 big ones are going to be the Kricketune, Stoutland, and Empoleon, 2 of which are dupes. So that's really reassuring. But, seriously, guys, the one really great hit that we got was this Tyranitar V. This is the card. Now, this is perfect for a binder. Why is that? That centering is horrendous. So I'm not going to lie, that centering is super off. Not really a fan of it left to right, so this is a great binder card, but all things considered, other than that, the card is in relatively decent position. It just looks like it was genuinely shifted to the left, and so, you know, that just kind of messed with the entire centering of the card. This card is really highly sought after, mainly because It tells a pretty funny story. So obviously Tyranitar crashed Pig Knight's party, ate all his food, and fell asleep right there. And I just love these cards because I think it's great how they're incorporating like the little stories into the cards. Like I said in my booster box video, one of the big reasons why sets like this will age really well is because of cards like this. And when people are frustrated because, you know, we've gotten Charizards like 6 sets in a row, a set like this, while not necessarily the most hype set right now during release, will often end up being a pretty prized set in the long run because of cards like this. So those are just my 2 cents on the topic, but I do think there's a lot of merit to, you know, checking these out. Like I said, ETB codes were given out, but the codes to the individual packs are right here. So if you need any, feel free to reach out, let me know. I will have those available for you either via Instagram, DM, or via email. Other than that, friends, thanks again for checking out another video. As I always say, you could have been anywhere on the internet, but you chose to hang out with me, and that means the world. Other than that, thanks again for checking out another video. If you have any comments, let me know what your favorite pull was down below. And as always, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're not already doing that. Other than that, friends, thanks again for checking out another video, and we'll talk soon. Peace.